Hi, good morning, and welcome to Mocha Talk. I'm Denise Bunning, and thanks to FAIR for creating this safe space for us to chit-chat about various monthly topics. I'm thankful for all of the positive changes and collaborations that FAIR has made during this past year. Of course, I'm grateful for my health, my family and friends, and always the ability to teach and learn. As a former teacher, support group leader, and of course, food allergy mom, I'm thrilled that our November topic is gratitude. Gratitude certainly makes the world a better place, and sometimes in our phone obsessed bubbles, we forget to simply take a moment to say thank you. I'm thankful for my guests today, and we're going to go around to each of you to introduce ourselves. So today's Mocha Talk is about thank you and gratitude. I'm thankful for my guests today, and we're going to go around to each of you to introduce yourself. Our first guest is Anita Roach. Take it away, Anita.
Hi, everyone. My name is Anita Roach, and I am the Vice President of Voice of the Patient and Education at FAIR.
Our next guest is Erin Kirby. Take it away, Erin.
Hi, I'm Erin. I am a food allergy blogger, a food allergy patient, and a food allergy mama to my amazing toddler.
That's fantastic. Take it away, Josh.
Hey, my name is Josh Geist. I live in Tampa, Florida. I'm a food allergy dad. Used to be a food allergy patient, but tested out of them. And I have a 9-year-old son.
Wonderful. I'm so thrilled that all three of you could join us. So I've asked each of these awesome humans to be prepared to talk about 3 things or people or ideas that they're specifically grateful for. So let's get to the gratitude. Anita, let's start with your first one.
So I'm really grateful for our bubble. So we're not able to go back home to visit our families for Thanksgiving, but we do have a small bubble of families, friends who we're able to have our children play with and see daily. And so because we're in our own bubble, we'll be able to give thanks and celebrate together. So really grateful for our bubble.
Okay, Erin, how about you?
The first thing I'm grateful for is definitely FAIR. When my child was diagnosed with a sesame allergy, we didn't know what to do. We were feeling really lost. I grew up with a peanut allergy, but that is something that a lot of people know about. There's a lot more awareness about peanut allergies. And when my child was diagnosed with an allergy outside of the top 8, we had no clue what we were in for. And the first website that we navigated to was FAIR's. So without FAIR, we would not have known where to start. As it's an allergen that's not in the top 8, there's so many additional precautions that have to be taken. And we would have had no idea about them without the amazing work that FAIR does.
Okay, Josh, how about you?
So the first thing that I am thankful for is adventures, and having the courage to still do those adventures when you have a food allergy. Cody wants to go to every Major League Baseball park, and so we had plans to go to 3 more. We've been to 5 so far over the summer, but obviously the pandemic hit and made that a little impossible. But you know, he still loves going to baseball parks where obviously there are a lot of peanuts. He's allergic to peanuts. But we stay vigilant and still, you know, have the courage to live our lives. So without being able to go to any Major League Baseball parks and not being able to fly up to see our family in the Midwest, we rented an RV. First time we'd ever done that, and drove through Florida up to the Panhandle, visited beaches, went on bike rides, you know, and just hung out as a family. Had to prep all the food ahead of time, make sure we had everything that we were going to need for the 10 days. But we had a great time.
We're all so super grateful also, Josh, that you're the first dude on Mocha Talk. So thank you for being a part of it. And I love to hear about all those adventures. Like, thank God for the dads and the dudes and the moms and the families that are family friendly and like to do adventures. Okay, so I'm going to go back to you, Anita. since we're going to go around about, just making sure that we all have the time to talk about things we're grateful for, ideas, and saying thank you. So back to you, Anita.
Well, I'm truly grateful for all of the colleagues and the community that I found at FAIR. After working at FAIR for about 4 months, we found out that my youngest daughter has egg and peanut allergy. And so I know that I probably would have found my way to FAIR and to the wonderful community supported by FAIR eventually. But it was really great to already be part of a community with so many great resources and, most importantly, support for families like ours. And so I've been really thankful to be part of the community and to meet so many other moms and dads who we can lean on and get guidance from as we're raising our 2 daughters.
Spot on, Anita. Okay, we're going to head over to Erin. Erin, how about you?
I guess the second thing I can say I'm really grateful for is that my husband is a former chef. Cooking for a food allergy family is a real challenge. It could be difficult to decipher labels and to navigate through the FDA labeling guidance and what does have to be labeled and what doesn't. As a chef, he's already been trained in some of that, but also in making modifications to dishes that ensure that we're able to eat really interesting and fun and delicious things despite managing food allergies. He always has a trick up his sleeve for a substitute, and he also is really efficient with cooking. So holidays like Thanksgiving are a time that I think everybody finds it stressful to cook and to prepare. Having food allergies, that's even more difficult. So my husband being a chef has enabled us to have these incredible Thanksgiving and holiday meals, and just meals today. We have to send food in school for my child. He can't get food from the preschool, so ensuring that he's able to eat a well-balanced meal, and we're able to have these great holiday dinners and not feel like we're missing out and not feel as stressed as we would if my husband didn't have the training he does.
That is really unbelievable and so lucky for your family. Wow. I would love to have a chef in my family. Actually, I will say that my younger son, not so young anymore, he's 24, and even though he's got a lot of food allergies and eosinophilic esophagitis, he really tends to be the chef in the family. So so thankful for those chefs. Okay, heading down to the awesome dude dad, Josh, how about you?
So I will stick with this theme. One of the things I'm grateful for is the chef in my family, which is 9-year-old Cody. He loves to cook. We make a ton of his own food here, pizzas and baked goods and all kinds of things. He helps us cook every single night. And so when you ask him what he wants to be when he grows up, there are 3 things: a filmmaker, professional baseball player, or a chef. And for a kid to have multiple food allergies and want to be in the kitchen cooking and really embraces his love of cooking gives me a tremendous amount of joy that he's not scared of food, that he's leaning into helping make stuff that's safe for him.
All right, here we are, round 3. Okay, Anita, back to you.
So I'm really grateful that during this holiday season, we do have enough safe, affordable foods for our family in order to share and to create and to celebrate the holiday season. I know that a lot of families, for different reasons, don't have enough food and don't have enough access to safe food. And so because we're so grateful and we want to support other families, we will be looking to different food banks and opportunities locally to ensure that other families have access to safe food.
That's lovely. Erin, how about you?
I have to continue with what Anita said. I am incredibly grateful, especially this year, to not be experiencing food insecurity, and to be able to access safe foods and not have to worry about where we're going to find allergy safe foods this year. I understand that that's an immense privilege, especially during the current circumstances.
And lastly, how about you, Josh?
The last thing I'm thankful for is family, and specifically want to talk about how FAIR has helped our family. I have a niece who also has food allergies, was diagnosed after my son, and we were able to point my brother's family to FAIR to help with education. And my mom, who now has 2 grandkids that have food allergies, has attended FAIR conferences with us. She attended the virtual conference that FAIR had, and really thankful for what you've been able to do to help educate our family about how we keep our my niece and my son healthy and safe.
That's wonderful. Okay, really quick, if we can just get there, I wanted to ask one last question. What's your favorite way to say thank you? Card, a text, a poem, a dance? Anita?
Favorite way to say thank you. I would definitely say a phone call. I think I'm always so used to texting and emailing, and sometimes it's just nice, just a regular old-fashioned phone call to connect with your loved ones, friends, and family is really a great way to say thank you.
Awesome. Erin, how about you?
Acts of service, doing something kind for the people I care about, and something unexpected to show them how much I appreciate them being in my life, and the role they play in my life.
And Josh, how about you?
Gift baskets and treats, like sending stuff to people, gift packages and things like that.
Okay, my favorite way of thanking people is to give them my undivided attention. I think everyone has a different love language, and so giving yourself is the best way of thanking and honoring each person in their own special way. And of course, adding in some silly rainbow bitmojis helps too. So I'd like to thank all 3 of you so much. And please, everyone, stay safe and happy Thanksgiving to all.